Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's Nova Scotia U16 AAA League matchup here between the home team, the Basin Armada, and the away team, the Cabot Highlanders. Both teams looking to get a big win today. Armada fell short yesterday to the Kings as they were home. So looking to fix things out today. The Cabot all the way up here, looking to take a big win before they'll head back on the road again this afternoon. Puck played up through. The Bay trying to get a stick on that one. Todd looking to get something on it. Can't as it's cleared and down by the Highlanders. Quick change there from their bench, trying to get some fresh legs out on the ice to continue on with play. Todd back behind. He'll chip that one around for Thompson. Surrett now low in his own zone, looking to clear through. Plays it up high, looking for the Bay, but in and stuck in the netting it is. So a close chance there early to try to clear the zone there for the Armada as they'll look to try to gain some offensive zone time early to start. Puck dropped and played off deep into the corner. Chipped up along. Highlanders going to look to try to get a couple of shots off here where they have the offensive zone time, but it's picked off and cleared through by Mackin and Fougier now. He'll play that one back. Played up and through back the other way now. Highlanders trying to clear their zone. A good stick there and held up top by Fougier as he'll send that one in low. Time back behind for Boyle to try to clear. Played up along and chipped back behind by Murray. Now up high is Hakala. He'll send that one down and in deep. Looking to set up in low as Fougier, looking to get a stick on it as it's played up along. Boyle looking to clear his zone. It's held up along the boards. Chipped up high now. Cleared all the way down and through by the Highlanders off of a change there was Poirier able to get that one deep. McNeil back for it. He'll chip up along, trying to get a stick on it and lower the Armada as it's played out through. Good look there for the Highlanders early, trying to get something off on net. Puck played back down and deep. McNeil plays that one up along the boards. Hacklow looking to get a stick on it, but it's played off there by McCaddy and chipped down and deep. Highlanders able to keep this one in low. It was Bean that was getting the last stick on that one. Brady along the boards, looking to break out of his own zone. He'll start to move his feet. Now off to neutral zone ice. Time and space, going to chip that one down and deep. Oh, to play in low is Birchill as it's chipped off low into the corner. Highlanders looking to clear their zone once again. Have had a lot of opportunity as it's turned over just inside. All in front. A good look there off of a turnover from Van Polgeest. Chipped up along now. Highlanders back up the other way. They'll come. Looking to get down into the Armada zone, but a good stick there from Thompson shuts that play down. Cousinard looking for possession of this puck as he'll chip it up and through, but off into the netting. That puck will go. So we will have a new face-off coming our way here once again. Puck dropped and played off along the boards. Chipped up and through. Highlanders looking to get this one down and deep early, but Todd back for it. Todd cutting back, trying to give himself some low in the zone. As played off in front, back in shot. Locked off by Mackinnon in front. A good effort there to keep that one out. Trying to be cleared in through by Boyd, but picked off now in neutral zone ice by O'Leary. He'll chip that one in through, looking for Maidman. O'Leary trying to jump on possession of this puck as it's shipped up along up the other way. Now working back up ice from the Highlanders just in and over. Kept in up top. Down and low now, it's Mackinnon with control. O'Leary, he'll play this one back. Todd gets held up in a battle, but a big reverse hit there. O'Leary able to get that one off into Mackinnon. Mackinnon. He'll play this one up along the boards. Boyd trying to jump up on this one. Picked off and now turned over just inside, and a shot there from the Highlanders, blocked off. Todd trying to find. Up top, quick shot, but that one's off into netting, so a new face-off to come our way down in low. So new face-off to take place here, low in the Armada zone. Cabot currently sitting first in the league. Armada in fourth, just 2 points behind Cabot though. So good chance today if they can pull off a win here at home to move up more in the standings as season's starting to close down. Looking to get all the points they can ahead of playoffs. Trying to find possession of the puck as it's played off top. Sent down low on net and played off just wide. Stepping through with a slap shot there was Murray. That one was blocked off by traffic in front. And McNeil trying to clear through. Back to try to find a Bay, looking to get a stick on it. Turnover now. Surratt's in low. He'll send it out in front. Creighton there couldn't quite capitalize on that one in the slot. Trying to find as it's up along the boards. Chipped out through. Surratt trying to get that one off. Can't quite. Phillips battling for this one. Surratt, he'll pick up. He dumps in low. Archel out to play, but it's chipped up and along. McHattie off of his skate. Now Thompson working his way in over the line. Through to Bay. He gets hit down hard. With a big play in low. Looking to find possession of the puck now as it's the Highlanders trying to clear. Murray, he'll chip that one back. Chipped up and through. As now it's held up here in neutral zone ice. Working to try to get through. As it's played back. Armada now with possession as they'll play this one up along. And into the Armada bench. That puck goes. So new face-off coming our way once again. So a new face-off here low in the Armada zone as shots right now 3-0 for the Cabot, and then one blocked off there by Hakla again. Highlanders going to look to try to get as many offensive chances as they can early here, trying to push one through! Loose out in front and picked off now. It's Hakla. He'll gain. Joel Hakla working his way up ice, played off into his feet as he'll put it deep into the corner. Played off in low. Landry, he'll chip that one up along the boards. Trying to find a way to keep this puck in deep are the Armada. Held up top, it's Thompson. He'll fire that one back down in low. Played off along the boards. Hakla, he gets a stick on it. Trying to break through now is Landry. He'll play that one up into the feet of McHattie and turnover there by Thompson. Thompson back down low into his own zone. Holding on to control back there off to Hakla. Hakla, quick move there. He'll play that one up behind Chisholm. And a good stick up top. Cabot able to keep this puck down and in low. Back behind now with control is Hakla. McClellan trying to pressure that one. Thompson, he'll work that back over to Todd. Todd, deep in his own zone, trying to clear this one through. Finds a stick at Hakla. He can't quite escape as it's turned over by McClellan just inside. Hakla plays that back, turned over by Haversaw. Go in front there, chance. Can't find a way to get one through as it's Boyd back now into his own zone with control. Chipped up and through. Cleared down and low. Back for it now is McNeil. He'll collect along the boards. Played off out in front. Now Ald. He'll play it up for Brady. Brady gets hit off of that puck, but coming into it is Van Polgies, and what a shutdown play defensively in low there for Nadzazi. Now Brady just outside. Turned over and low. Nadzazi looking to clear this one through as it's shipped up here into neutral zone ice. Working down and through now is Jones as that one's played off on net. A good look there for the Highlanders trying to get something through. Played up and kept in up top and chipped back in low by Boyle. Off along the wall looking for possession was McGreary. Mackinnon, he'll pick that one off. Chipped up along. Trying to find a way. And low, Phillips, he plays that one back along the boards. Kept up and a chipped up along play along the boards. Now McNeil trying to create some time and space for himself. McNeil, he'll take a look. Trying to clear through. All he can't hold on as it's Van Polgies now. He'll send that one in low. Armada now making a change. Will have the chance, and it's the Highlanders starting to come up ice with speed. Working the way down and out wide. Plays off in deep. Bungie back for it. He'll chip that one off. Played up ice now. No, Leary, quick stick there. O'Leary working his way down and in, mid-lane drive, and a shot there. Rebound opportunity out in front, looking for a chance, can't. Working in, O'Leary with another shot, just wide there, trying to get something off. Battling in deep now for possession of this puck. Chipped up and along. Cleared through now by Phillips. But held up in neutral zone ice by Todd as it's a battle now, trying to find possession of this puck. And a stick played off deep into the Armada zone. Picked up by all just outside. Iron working his way down. Shot there just wide. Now O'Leary up top once again. He'll send it down and low. Landry back for it. Landry, he'll chip up along. Working out now. Susanard trying to work his way through. Gains red line, able to send that one down and in deep. Back down low into the Armada zone. Now that puck is played. Kept up along the boards in a battle. Trying to find as it's chipped off along now. Iron to it. He'll chip up through. Held in up top and sent back down and in deep. Trying to find as it's played off in low. Working in through now where the Highlanders trying to get something off on net if they can. Chipped up along now. Surratt trying to clear. Picked up now by Thompson. He'll play it over for Creighton. Creighton gets that one past Landry but can't quite gain control of it once again as it's played off now along the boards. Chance here for the Highlanders trying to go up the other way. Now it's Jones. Jones in and over the line. Played off back behind. Looking to try to find a stick. Couldn't quite as it's kept in just by Jones. So now Thompson back with it. Thompson. He'll take this one up and through. Trying to clear his own zone. Starting to move his feet. Plays that one across to Surratt. Surratt working his way down in. Leaves it forward for DeBay. DeBay held up in a battle along the boards. Trying to find possession of this puck. Kept up and played out now. Bungie can't find up in neutral zone ice. He'll send that one back in as he gets hit off of that puck. Surratt in to try to find. Landry trying to play up along. Puck cleared and ice all the way, so another face-off coming your way. This one going to take place low in the Highlander zone. So still scoreless here in this first period as we're a little over halfway through. Looking for the opening goal to start us off here today as the shots are now 5-2 for the Highlanders. Certainly have had majority of this offensive zone time in play as it's Poirier who dumps it in deep. Still looking to capitalize on a shot if they can. The Armada have done a great job of trying to block and shut down lanes. As Phillips gets hit hard by Hakala, and that puck is cleared up through. And icing will be the call there, so back down to the Armada zone we will head. So that was Joel Hakala with a huge hit along the boards. Puck dropped and played off along the boards. McNeil, he'll chip that one around. Trying to fight as it's caught up along the boards, chipped up and through. Back down now, trying to find possession is Boyd. He'll gain, trying to clear his own zone now. Great pressure there from Hakala, trying to turn it over. Just inside now, picked up by Poirier. He steps and shoots in a block there from Todd. A rebound chance that just goes high. Trying to find possession of this puck now as it's cleared up through by Fougier. Fougier working his way down ice. Gets in, gets played off of this puck. Todd able to hold the line. He'll put it into the feet of Thompson. Thompson stepping through with a shot there. Phillips out to block that one off. And saved in on net by Burchill. So new face-off to come now. Low here in the Highlanders zone once again. Puck dropped and one back by Van Polge's up top. Todd, he'll step through. Just a shot wide. All along the boards up to Thompson. Thompson on net there. Loose in front trying to find a good look there for the Armada and a good clear by the Highlanders. Now working up ice with speed. McCaddy, he gets played off into the boards trying to find. Held in up top. Luzenard, he'll play down for McCaddy. Trying to find his stick in low as now it gets held up in a battle in deep. Stewart down there, plays it out in front. And a shot off from the line. One-timer look up top. Couldn't quite capitalize as it was a good blocker save. Down and in low. Play through McCaddy looking to find as it's held up by Todd. Chipped in through now. Tuzenard looking to get a stick on it. Played back. Now Todd, he'll play this one up. Kept up here, neutral zone ice, trying to chip through the Highlanders. And deep comes Tuzenard as he gets played off of that puck from O'Leary. So now Makinen up. Makinen. He gets knocked down hard and deep. Big hit there from Boyd. Puck played up along the boards now and blown down. So a new face-off to come our way. Puck dropped and played off deep into the corner. Boyd, he'll chip that one back behind, looking for a way to clear this puck through. Played up and in. Cleared up now into neutral zone ice. Working in through. Thesady. He'll work his way in low into the Armada zone. Played off on net. Good look here for the Highlanders, and that one is shut down in low. A good chance there as they were looking to try to get something through. Couldn't quite. It's now 6:08 remaining in the period. Highlanders have double shots of the Armada at the moment of 8-4. Looking still for the first goal of this game. Puck dropped and played up along the boards. Trying to find a big hit there from Maidman as it's played in deep. Todd back with it. He'll clear up to Maidman. Maidman, he gets that one off. Working down and through is O'Leary as he plays that out just wide. Now Maidman stepping through, shot there! A good look, and that one was loose in front. Armada couldn't quite capitalize on a rebound opportunity of that one. Now working back in are the Highlanders as it's chipped in deep. McNeil back for it. He'll collect low in his own zone. McNeil cleared up along as that one is played out and through. Chipped in deep wide from Myron. Held up now along the boards and cleared up through. Highlanders looking to move up ice and a good stick there from McNeil. Chip back down and icing will be the call. So back down to the Highlanders zone. We will head now for another face-off. Seth O'Leary has been all over the ice right now. Leads his team in goals, having 19 of the season, as he's continued to find good chances in front and good looks thus far in this game. Waiting here on a helmet malfunction as we'll await this one. So kicked out of the draw there, so in is Jones. So Jones and DeBay up for the face-off now. Puck one up and through. Highlanders clear early as that puck just gets past Thompson on the line. So no icing there as he did get a touch on it. As it's played off now along the boards. Working up ice is DeBay. DeBay down in and through. A shot there just wide. Held up now as it's shipped up along the boards. Stepping in through with another good shot there. The Armada cleared up now and through Thompson. He'll cut back, trying to create some space and time for himself as it's held up there. Chip back down and low now. Highlanders will move this one up. Caught up in the stick of Creighton. Chip down through Poirier. He'll send that one in deep. DeBay back down and low for this one. DeBay, he'll try to clear up through all the way. That puck will go. And icing going to be the call on that play as we head down to the Armada zone for once again another face-off. With just 4.5 to go here in this opening period. Lots of big hits and big plays thus far, but no penalties yet in this game. Puck dropped. Shift up high. Creighton trying to clear. Landry holds his spot on the line. Quick move there against Creighton. Landry stepping down through to Poirier in front. What a play there by the Highlanders. As that puck going to be cleared and iced again. So down now into the Armada zone we are once again. After a great play there from Landry, a quick move against Creighton as he was finding Poirier driving that slot. Couldn't quite capitalize on that one, but it was a good look. And now Mackinnon, he'll work his way up through neutral zone ice. Down and in now to the Highlanders zone, trying to be played off on net as that one's picked off. Highlanders looking to work their way down and in as Landry out wide. Quick move there against Bungie. Sends it across the crease once again, but can't find a stick, and we'll have our first penalty coming up here against the Highlanders. Bungie, he's going to hold on to control as long as he can. Hold now is Pickram. Fougier, he'll start to move. But still down is Mackinnon, so whistle blown anyways. So Daniel Landry now going to sit in the box as the trainer will head onto the ice. So some discussion here amongst the refs. We're just going to give a moment here just to make sure that Mackinnon is good, so we'll be back shortly. All right, so back up on his feet now is Mackinnon as he'll head over into the bench. Exactly what we would like to see. Still no confirmation on the call. So some discussion here to the Armada bench. At the moment, it's just the 2 minutes up on the clock, and I think that the Armada were questioning if it was going to be a 4-minute head contact, but it sits as a 2. So now 2 minutes of Armada power play here. Puck tripped up top. Todd looking to hold his own. So charging going to be the call on that one as the puck is held up here in a battle, comes out loose. Hackla, he'll try to chip that one back down and low. A good play in deep to turn that one over by Fougier as he'll look to try to drive the net. Hackla playing this one off in deep. Fougier, he'll step around, played up top. Stepping in through with a good shot there was O'Leary, but just wide. Looking to clear up through with the Highlanders. Continuing to try to find this puck as it's shipped back down and deep by O'Leary. Looking to set up here the Armada. It's O'Leary up top off to Todd. Todd holding on to control, sends that one down low for DeBay. DeBay gets a stick on him, but able to step through, recover, and get a good shot off there. So he's played off along the boards. Now Todd up top. Todd, he'll send that one over for O'Leary. O'Leary, he'll send that one down and deep. Fougier plays it out in front and picked off now and cleared all the way by the Highlanders. It was McCleary with the last touch on that one to be able to clear it through. So 50 seconds now to go with the extra man advantage here for the Armada. 2:20 in the period. Puck played in through, maybe with a shot and a glove save in low by Burchill. A good look from him. So now just 41 seconds remaining on the power play. Shots have 9-8 for the Armada. They have come back in that department, have continued to fight here offensively into the second half of this first period. Still looking for their first of the game. Puck played up top, Van Pulgies. He'll step out and through. Off down to McNeil. McNeil, he'll chip that down along. Maidman, he'll send that one in low. Brady sends it out in front. It's chipped off in low on net, trying to find. It was actually off of a Highlander skate there that one got redirected. But a good look there from the Armada. The Highlanders able to keep their net clear. Now 21 seconds to go in this power play opportunity. The Armada going to look to really keen in here and capitalize on this one. Puck played up top. Mayman, he'll find Van Polgies. Van Polgies just chipped up high off of a shot there and over the board. So a new face-off once again. 12 seconds to go. And an offensive zone face-off. Puck dropped and played up high, backing in. He'll hold. Shot there. Held up on net by Burchill. Landry up and on his feet, ready to exit the box as he only has 7 seconds left in there now. Final minutes of this first period ticking down slowly. Puck dropped to one, back up top by Mayman. Mackinnon steps into a quick shot up high. Cleared up and along on the way by the Highlanders. No icing on that one as we're back to 5v5 action over here on this ice. Played out in front. Good look here for the Highlanders in deep, trying to get something off on net, and they do. But held up by Pickram down there. And now a Highlanders power play coming our way. It's going to be Maidman for interference. Dropping the puck, but actually going to hold off here as the Armada coaching staff questioning that one. So it is going to be a Highlanders power play here, low in the Armada zone. Drop the puck for a second there, so 1:59 to go in the power play. 1:20 left in the period. It's a good chance here for the Highlanders to open today's scoring. Played off up top. Nadasadi, he'll send it down and low. Played back up top, stepping in, down and through. A cross crease pass there from Boyd, trying to find a stick, couldn't quite. Nadasadi, he'll send it down and low. Back up to him now up top. He'll step out with it. Played off out wide. Boyd, that one gets caught up in the skates of Hackala. Denard, he'll take this one back, looking to regroup here, the Highlanders. Played off now. McCaddy, he'll collect. Plays that one off. Now starting to move is Azadi. He'll work his way in out wide using his speed, cutting in through. Shot there. Denied. Cleared through now by Hackala as that puck will go all the way. 30 seconds on the clock now. Played up into neutral zone ice and chipped down and deep by Tuzenard. Bungie going to look to try to keep his zone here clear for the last 20 seconds. As that one's going to go all the way. Good look there by the Armada to kill this penalty off. Down and low now, puck collected by Murray. He'll start to move his feet, hustling his way up. He's going to take his lane out wide, cutting in through. Mid-lane drive, loose in front, trying to find. And the buzzer goes. What a close look there at the end. The Highlanders trying to find a way to get that puck through. Thank you for tuning into this first period with us here live on High Button Sports. Still scoreless after the first 20 minutes of play. Shots sitting at 13-10 right now for the Armada, as it's Mayman who's going to be sitting in the box for 38 more seconds once we return from this quick intermission break. Thank you once again. Welcome back, everybody, here live on High Button Sports. I'm Lucy Glazebrook, bringing today's coverage of this Highlanders Armada matchup. We start this second period with 34 seconds left of a Highlanders power play, as it was Maidman that took a late penalty there in the first. Currently scoreless in this game. Looking at opening that up here early in the second period. It's Murray up top. He'll set that one off along the boards to McClellan. Across the Landry, a shot there. Lose it front, trying to find. Highlanders digging, but that one stays out. Good defensive play there from the Armada to keep their net clear. 10 seconds to go now, and this player advantage here for the Highlanders. Puck dropped and played off down and low. Trying to be cleared up through by Mackinnon. Just pops over the stick of Landry. Trying to find now neutral zone ice as it's sent back down and low and Maidman out of the box. So both teams now 0 for 1 in their power plays. It's been a good kill both ways to start things off here today. Trying to find possession of this one as it gets chipped up and through. Working down and in now is Iron. Quick move there. Stepping it through. Shot. Held off and a good rebound look there. Trying to find something where the Armada couldn't quite as this one's chipped back up and through. McClellan, he'll make his way down and through. Quick move there. Working in now. Shot. He shoots. He scores. What a goal to start things off. It's the Highlanders up 1 early to start this second period off. Skated past the bench there before he could go down. It's Will McClellan with the first one of this one. Currently leads his team in points of 24 on the season, 10 goals and 14 assists, as he continues to prove why that stat is. What a goal to open the scoring in this game. Puck chipped through now. O'Leary looking to make his way down ice as it's chipped through by Todd. Picked up now by Boyd. Boyd, he'll start to move his feet, working up ice. Gains a red line, able to send that one down and deep. As it's played off there out in front. Trying to find his Aldo wide. Getting a stick on this one. Chipped up now and kept in up top by the Highlanders. Looking to turn this puck over. Played back now. Nazaday, he'll send this one up along the boards. Chipped through the Armada. Trying to get a stick on it as it's kept up here. Neutral zone ice. Working down and through. A shot that just goes wide. Along the boards. Phillips, he'll send that one back down and deep. Van Polge's low in the corner. He'll try to chip up through. Bungie in deep. He'll send up high. Looking to clear now. It's in the feet of Van Polge's. Van Polge's working his way in out wide, and offside is the call on that one. So a new face-off to come our way now just outside the Highlanders zone, as they are the first up in this game with a beautiful goal to start this second period off. Ref just giving a late warning there to the Highlanders. Hakla wins that draw clean. Over to Thompson. Over to McNeil, who will send that one in low past Landry. Trying to find as this puck is caught up here on the boards. Hakla, he'll hold it in the zone. Chipped in through Vugier, trying to get a stick on it. Now Landry looking to clear there. Chipped up and through, and that puck will go all the way off of a late hit there against Beaton. He ices that puck. So down to the Highlander zone we will head. A good look here for the Armada with now a offensive zone face-off. Looking to create something off of this one. Puck dropped and one off up top. Thompson can't hold, so he'll head back into his own zone to collect. Sends it over to McNeil. McNeil loses that one off in a battle to Stewart. Trying to find as it's picked up now by Stewart. He'll start to move his feet. Trying to chip that one through. DeBay finds it. DeBay battling now outside the Highlanders bench as it's chipped up and through. Surratt getting a stick on it. Beaten now. Now Landry. He'll send this one up. Caught up in the feet now of McNeil. McNeil trying to clear up through, but Beaton turns that puck over as he'll send that in low. Foot race now deep into the corner, trying to find possession of this one as it's held up in low. Thompson, he'll pass this one out to Surratt, who finds DeBay. DeBay working down and into the Highlander zone, cuts back, shot there, and a glove save by Burchell. A good look by Devin DeBay, trying to find something. So a new face-off to come here once again, low in the Highlanders zone. Puck dropped and one up and through. Makinen on the line, he'll hold, chip back off down and deep. O'Leary looking to collect in low, Mayman down there. O'Leary he finds. Working back up ice now, the Highlanders stepping in through into the zone as Jones, as he gets hit off hard into his own bench. Puck played up now to O'Leary. O'Leary, he'll start to work his way in out wide. Quick move there, trying to find possession, chips it up to Maidman. Maidman trying to find, picked off of his stick by Jones. Jones now working his way up ice. Down into the Armada zone, trying to get a head off on that one was Todd, but couldn't quite. Jones now low in the Armada zone with controls. It's chipped up high. Boyd can't hold, and now back the other way, it's Iron. Stepping in through, waits, off to Maidman, off to O'Leary. O'Leary! Oh, and a shot there just wide from Iron as he fans on it. It was a good look from that line from Armada, but couldn't quite capitalize. Held up by Thompson. Caught up in his feet as he'll try to chip this one back and down. Cleared up and through as that one gets past him. Bungie, he'll chip back up along. Thompson, he'll clear wide. A bad change here for the Cabot, and coming in through. Maidman, shot there from all just wide. Looking to set something up, but they couldn't. Playing up ice now. Highlanders with a shot wide. Puck played off out in front. Bungie up to Van Polgees, caught up in his feet. Chipped off and through by Brady. Sent up along the boards now and cleared up through. Foot race now for this puck. Poirier gets there first. He'll play it off on net. Blocker save there for Bikram. Up on the line, trying to hold. All trying to break out. Can't quite. Picked up by McNeil. McNeil, he'll start to hustle into the zone. Taking his lane out wide as he gets hit off of that puck. Able to recover in deep. McNeil, he'll send this one up. Trying to find Van Polgees. Can't quite. Oh, he'll chip that one back down in the low. Trying to find in deep as it's chipped up along the boards now. Van Polgees with the turnover inside, stepping his way through, gets knocked down hard. Puck cleared up through and sent in deep by Beaton. Down low, McNeil battling. McNeil, he'll chip that one up through. Brady, a foot race now. Brady, he gets there first. Good defensive pressure on him as he plays it off. Just coming off of the bench was Chisholm as it's kept up by Todd. Brady chips this one up high. Makinen stepping his way off the line. A shot there that's held up on net by Burchell. Puck drop, played off and through. Highlanders looking to make their way up ice. Down and through. Beaton plays that puck. Cabot to play as it's played off deep into the corner. Trying to find up top. Can't hold. And now Hakala stepping his way in through. Penalty now coming against the Highlanders. Battling to find in deep. And whistle will go. So we will have an Armada power play coming up shortly. Some confirmation here on what's this going to be. It's going to be against a play on Hakala as he was trying to break out down the wall. Penalty going to Matthew Beaton as he'll head to the box. So down into the Highlander zone we are for a new face-off as this one is cleared through early. Armada looking for their first of the game and wanting to make it here with the extra player advantage. Played off in low. O'Leary trying to find. Fougier in deep. Fougier, he'll step back behind with it. Off to Bay. He gets taken out hard. And puck cleared there by the Highlanders, killing this one off early. Makinen, he'll play that one through. Working down ice now with control is Fougier, and a shot off there. Held up on net. So 1:18 now on the power play here for the Armada. Shots 16-15 for them as they are continuing to be down by 1. Looking to tie things up here. Just a little under halfway through this second period. Puck dropped. Played off in low. Looking to be cleared there. But held up along the boards. And the Highlanders do clear, so that puck will go all the way. Down and in low. Todd, he collects. Off to Maidman now. Maidman hustling his way out wide, cutting in through on net. That one's held up, and a good chance there for the Armada to get in through. So 12:16 to go, 51 seconds now on the power play opportunity. Puck dropped and played out wide. O'Leary trying to find, sends it up to Makinen. Makinen back down along the wall to O'Leary as he gets hit off of that puck and cleared through there by the Highlanders. Clock is ticking here on this power play, and it's been the Highlanders who have been able to kill off this penalty. Now O'Leary working his way wide, going to cut back here, creating some time and space off to Makinen. Off to DeBay. DeBay up top to Hakala, but caught up in his feet as that one is cleared through by the Highlanders once again. What a great penalty kill this has been for them. Now in low, it's Makinen with control. He'll play this one up for DeBay. DeBay working his way down and in. Going to hold on out wide, sends it up for Hakala. Just can't find his stick. Now working up is Jones. Back to even 5v5 hockey. Plays this one across. McClellan can't find a way as it's Landry that holds. Battling in deep as this puck is held up. DeBay, he'll clear through. Boyd back for it. Boyd, he'll collect. Cutting back, creating time and space for himself. O'Leary working his way to try to turn that puck over and takes Boyd's stick down with him. As that puck is played off in deep. Bungie back for it. Pressure from Jones. Clears it up along the wall, but McClellan there to take control of that. Sends it up top for Boyd. Boyd over now to Landry. Landry slap shot there! And a good look in front. Landry back off to Boyd. Boyd stepping out and along, and a shot that goes up high into netting. So new face-off to come here once again. This one going to take place down low in the Armada zone after a great kill there from the Highlanders, who were able to take control of that puck. Weren't able to get any shorthanded offensive zone time, but able to kill it down the ice as much as they could. Puck played up high, long, chipped up through there by Brady trying to work his way down. Brady plays that one off of down and deep, has it all down to help. A stick loss there as Brady's using his feet to try to find. Back with it now is Boyd as he plays it up along. Working down and in out wide is Poirier. Poirier, he'll chip that one down and in deep. Bungie back for it. Bungie, he'll chip out along for Auld. Auld holding on, waiting for an option. Going to step through now. Plays this one up high into neutral zone ice for Brady. Played off of his stick and chipped down and deep by the Highlanders. Kept up now. Highlanders trying to play this one back and through, but it's turned over by Van Polges. Van Polges working his way down. Looking to get a shot off out in front now. McNeil jumping on it. Brady can't find anything on that thing, as it's shot off once again and blocked off out in front. Played up and out. Highlanders looking to gain control of this one. It's Brady who takes it out deep into the corner. McNeil up top. McNeil. He'll play that one across the Bungie. Bungie stepping in through a shot there. Off a glove out in front, and a new face-off to come our way. Puck dropped and played off that and low. Quick chance there for Armada trying to jump on something. Played up along the boards, chipped up and through now. Highlanders trying to break out up ice the other way. Down and able to send that one down on net. Nothing that gets through down low. Landry, he plays it out in front, but picked off now by DeBay. DeBay starting to move his feet. Working up now through neutral zone ice. Down low into the Highlanders zone as that puck is played off of his stick out wide. Chipped up along the wall, trying to find possession of this one as it's held up there in a battle. Still looking for control of this one as it's chipped back down and low. Landry, he'll send that one across, up top. Held up, Stewart trying to chip up through. Stick on it from McCaddy, he can't clear. Landry back with control. Landry, he'll make a cut back play there. Clears that one through, finally. And on net to avoid the icing call down and low. Tozenar trying to get something on it. Trying to find as it's played out in front. Picked off to Bay. He'll hand that one off. Working down now is Iron. Over the line off to Thompson. Thompson stepping in through. Backhand pass, Iron. Good look there on net. Couldn't get anything through. Down and low now is Boyd. He'll chip this one up along. Trying to break out and through. Mackinnon, he'll chip that one back up. Now O'Leary in with speed. O'Leary shoots! And held up on net by Burcho. Shots now tied at 18 as it's the Highlanders that still lead with that early goal in this second period from McClellan. And a face-off now low in the Cabot zone. 7:50 on the clock. Puck dropped. One up and through. Jones, he'll play that one off out wide. Working down and through. Jones driving. Can't get anything off of that play. Up top, puck held up off to Boyd. Boyd stepping in through. Shot there, blocked off out in front. Down and low, Jones. He'll try to find as he gets taken down by Mackinnon and a penalty coming. Whistle goes there. So looking like it's going to be Cooper Mackinnon. Stripping is the call on that one, so he will sit in the bench box for 2 minutes there as it's another power play coming towards the Highlanders. So new face-off now low in the Armada zone. 7:24 in the period, 2 minutes or less of man advantage. Puck dropped and played off on net early there, but Pickram there with a save. So we'll get all set up now for a new face-off. Puck dropped, played off up tie. Landry finds McClellan. McClellan cutting back up now, off to Murray, off to Landry. Landry in deep, looking to set up now in front, a chance there. Highlanders trying to get something through as it's left out in front. Picked off now by Hackwood trying to clear. Fougier, he'll clear that one all the way. Fougier down to pressure. Kept up along the boards now, breaking out and through is McClellan. He'll pass that one off out wide. Working in and over the line is Landry. Landry with a shot that's just up and high, trying to find possession as it's held up on net. So with just a little under 7 minutes to go now in this second period, 1:13 of man advantage play here for the Highlanders. A couple close chances there. The Armada were able to clear there to try to kill that penalty off. Still looking for more shots here as the puck is dropped and played up top. Chisholm finds it and clears. Urchel out to play. Chisholm, good pressure now offensively, short-handed. Played up there by Murray to Tousenard. Tousenard working his way down and in. Plays this one off top. Azadi. He'll try to chip this one back off and low. Comes back up into his possession. Trying to find in low McNeil. McNeil, he'll clear up top. Held up by Boyd. He'll send that one down and in deep. Highlanders looking to try to set up and find a lane, but good defensive play here from the Armada. Chipped out around and wide. Holding off top, Nazadeh. In low, trying to set up as it's played off in front, but picked off now by Thompson. Short-handed Thompson, he'll work his way up ice. Taking his lane out wide, gonna chip that one down and in deep. Now working up ice with some speed for the Highlanders. Down and in is Boyd. Played off out in front and just went wide. And back to even 5v5 hockey as Makinen is released from the box. Boyd up top. He'll chip that one back down and low. Held up by McCaddy in deep as he plays it out in front. Stewart with a shot there. Good look for the Highlanders trying to get one through. Now it's Ald. Ald, he'll work his way up. Working down and in. Plays it off on net and we have a penalty coming. So Daniel Landry back in the box again. So another Armada power play here. Shots right now 21-18 for the Highlanders. 2 minutes of man advantage play. They've just killed off a penalty and greatly at that as they were able to clear multiple times. Looking to take advantage of this extra ice and extra player advantage to try to get something on. O'Leary taking this one down and in. Cutting back. Along the boards, holding on. He'll chip it in low for Fougier. Fougier, he plays it up top for O'Leary. O'Leary across from Makinen. Makinen to DeBay. DeBay stepping through. Shot there that's kept out by the Highlanders wide. O'Leary up top. Cutting back, looking for a lane and space. Sent down and low to Fougier. Fougier up top to Makinen. Makinen releases and that one's just wide. Trying to find as this puck is caught up along the boards. Cleared up through by the Highlanders and collected by Makinen and into its own ice. Makinen chips off to DeBay. DeBay back with it now. DeBay starting to move his feet. Working down and through. Chip back behind. Maidman looking to go down and find. Maidman, he'll chip that one back down and low. DeBay with a shot that just goes wide. Maidman, he chips that one back down and long. Fougier trying to play that one out. Alden deep, getting played off of that puck hard. Good defensive play here by the Highlanders, trying to keep this puck out wide or clear. Up top now, Makinen stepping through. Shot there, just wide. Less than 3.5 to go now in this second period. 23 seconds to go in the power play. DeBay to Makinen. Makinen, shot! Held up on net. Todd had stepped on the ice there, but I think it was going to be too many players, so had to get back off as this puck is cleared up now by Van Poelgeest. Working down and in, less than 3 seconds out. Brady, he'll play that one off along the boards, and penalty killed there by the Highlanders as Landry is back onto the bench. Laid off in low along the boards, trying to find possession as it's held up here in front. Picked off now by Boyd. Boyd, he'll try to clear, but held up by Todd up top. Todd, he'll chip that one back down low into the corner. Ald looking to get a stick on it. Played off on net and chipped just wide. Highlanders trying to clear through as that puck will go all the way. Thompson down for it. Thompson. He'll clear up along the boards. Brady trying to get a stick on it. Jones looking to get a stick on it. Now up high. Held in on the line. A shot there blocked off out in front. Thompson with control. Thompson. He'll send that one up high for Brady. And just off is Van Polge. So good look there by the Armada trying to get in and over as they weren't able to capitalize on that power play with 2:03 to go here in the second. They are still down a goal. Puck played back, Thompson. He'll try to work his way in. Played off in deep. Highlanders looking to set up here in their own zone and clear through. Susanar working in and over, and offside is that play as well. 1:50 on the clock. Puck dropped, one back, Surratt. He plays it over for Todd. Todd plays this one up and through traffic. Ice the call there. So 3 back-to-back whistles and another face-off coming our way here. This one going to be low in the Armada zone. 1:42 until another intermission break here. Thank you for tuning in with us live on High Button Sports as we continue to bring you all the coverage of the Nova Scotia U16 AAA Hockey League as the season begins to wind down now, looking ahead of playoffs. Currently, U18 major playoffs, U18 female playoffs have already started, so waiting now on our U16s and U15s as every play, every hit, every shot matters now. Puck played off and low. Kept up along the boards. Trying to find as it's kept up in between some feet, but kicked out there by Todd. Todd. Pressure and low from Stewart. He'll clear up wide. It's Surratt. What a great look there as it's played across. Working in over the line is DeBay as it's chipped off in deep. DeBay, he's able to get a stick on it to keep it in low. Landry battling along the boards to chip this one through. Thompson off the line. A shot and a glove save there. So a new face-off to come our way here low in the Highlanders zone. Both teams with a change here, getting fresh legs on the ice, trying to empty the tanks here for the last minute of this second period. Puck dropped. Played off in low. Cleared up through. Trying to work down ice now. The Highlanders. Kept up back behind, low in the Armada zone as they look to clear their zone, but turnover in front and a backhand shot just wide. Puck kept up now in the corner, sent off just wide of the net. Stepping in up top was Murray with a shot that's blocked off. McNeil, he'll send that one back behind. Looking to clear up along, but Poirier able to send that one back down and low. High stick the call there against Bungie. So a new face-off to come here in the Armada zone. Puck dropped and played off along the boards. Chipped up back behind. Cleared up through now, neutral zone ice. Stepping through is Boyle. Let's still send that one down and in deep. Last 20 to go here as it's held up by Todd in the corner. Fougier with a stick on it now. Fougier has Hackle driving up high. Turnover just inside. Now stepping through. McClellan working down and in. Shot there! Held up on that. Another good look there. Trying to score one late as it was his goal early in the period to put the Highlanders up 1-0. Now back the other way. Chisholm, heel head, and chipped off down and low to kill off the end of this period. Thank you for tuning in here with us live on High Button Sports. I'm Finn Lucy Glazebrook. After the first 40 minutes of play, score sitting at 1-0 for the Highlanders after that early second period goal from Will McClellan. Shots 22-20 for the Highlanders. Nobody yet to score on any power play yet this game. We'll be back after another quick intermission break. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody, here for third period action between the Highlanders and Armada as we get this third period underway after the first 40 minutes of play. Score sits at 1-0 for the Highlanders as it was an early second period goal that got them that lead. Going to be looking to try to repeat history here early on in the third and find a way to get one through. Puck played off in low. Played up there by Nazadi. Back with it now is Thompson as he'll chip it behind for Todd. Todd cleared up now through neutral zone ice. Boyd back with it. Boyd, he'll hold on. Plays that one off. Clear it up and all the way for an icing call against the Highlanders to start. So low down to the rear zone. We will head for our second face-off here in the third period. Puck dropped and played off up top, sent across. Stepping in through, McNeil trying to get a shot off there, but blocked off by Jones as it's shipped up through. Back now with controls Mackinnon off to O'Leary. O'Leary, he'll cut back into space, trying to chip this one up through. Finds Iron out wide, sent through. O'Leary trying to break through towards the net, can't quite as that one's picked off now by the Highlanders. Trying to clear up now for neutral zone ice. It's Phillips that chips that one down. Poirier down to pressure. Back with it is Mackinnon. Mackinnon, he'll find O'Leary. O'Leary cutting his way up and through. Plays that one off out wide. Chipped off in deep. Trying to find as it's caught up here in a battle in low. Mackinnon, he'll get a shot off just wide. Chipped up behind, trying to find. It's kept up down and low now. O'Leary getting a stick on this one, trying to force. Caught up here just inside. Played across up and high. Highlanders trying to break out ice the other way. Puck played down and low. Mackinnon back to collect. Pressure there from Phillips. Chipped up and along and held up with a quick shot off from the line. Now Mackinnon, he'll try to break it with some speed. Working his way down and through. Played off there, picked off by Landry. He'll clear up wide. Creighton back with it. Creighton chips this one out wide for McNeil. McNeil plays that one down and through. With a stick on it, there's DeBay. DeBay trying to step out. Capped up here along the boards, trying to find. Played off on net. Kept out. Highlanders looking to clear their zone and do now. It's McHattie. McHattie, he'll start to move his feet. Down and in. Cutting back, trying to get something off on net. Can't quite. Creighton, he'll play that one up, but turnover just inside. Working down and in now. Shot there from Boyd. Backhand. McClellan trying to find the open net there as the whistle goes. Net is hit off in deep. And it was a quick look there for the Highlanders trying to find a way to get one through. Clock dropped. Played off in deep. Thompson, he'll send that across. Trying to clear up through his Chisholm, but couldn't quite. Down and in low, looking to try to find. It's Todd. He'll collect low in his own zone. Cleared up high now. Held up on the line and chipped back down by Boyd and cleared through. Back with his McClellan. Played through. Out in front, a good look there from Hackla. Now Chisholm. Chisholm avoids a hit hard. Trying to find possession now. Hackla with a huge hit. Puck played through now, working down and in. Highlanders with a shot just wide. Trying to find control of this puck. Kept up along the boards. Chipped up and through now. Fougier looking to get a stick on it. Down and low. Fougier, he'll chip it back behind. Now Boyle. He'll clear that one down on net, but Pickering will hold. Puck dropped. Played up along. Chip back down in. Phillips on the boards. He'll get a shot off. Chipped in front by Poirier. And he finds the back of the net to put the Highlanders up 2-0 here. Just a little over 4 minutes into this third period. What a shot and what a tip in front there from Poirier as he was able to just get his stick there. So Spencer Poirier picking up the credit for that goal. So we will head back here to neutral zone ice for a new face-off. Armada going to be hungrier than ever now as they're going to want to come back here from being down by 2. Trying to chip in as it's caught up along the boards. Cleared in low by McNeil, but on net. Murray, he'll step out with it. Cleared up now, Phillips. Trying to work his way up ice. Hit off of that puck from Ald. Picked up here in neutral zone ice and hit off by Brady was Poirier. Phillips now. He'll take a look. Plays that one over for Landry. Landry, quick move there, working his way down and in. Chipped off in low. Back forward is McNeil. McNeil, he'll chip that one behind. Played out in front, a good look there. Trying to get something off, couldn't quite as it's cleared back down in. Along the boards, Landry will hold. Chip back in low. Trying to find now, held up on the line and chip back through. Van Polgees, he'll send it for Makinen. Makinen trying to find Brady. Landry steps into hold. Van Polgees up for Ald. Ald all by himself. Quick move there and shut down by Beaton. Trying to find. Picked up by Beaton. He'll step back with it. O'Leary turns this one over just inside. Trying to get a shot off. Can't quite. Brady. He'll send that one in low. Trying to find possession of this bucket that's held up here in a battle. Now Thompson up top. Thompson, quick move there. Working his way down and through. Back in shot! Left up! Trying to find the Highlanders jumping on it. So new face-off to come here low in the Highlander zone after a team effort there. Trying to keep that puck clear. Puck played back. Thompson back with it. Over to Bungie. Bungie plays it up for Maidman. Can't find his stick as that puck will go all the way for an icing call. So back down to the Armada zone we will head for a new face-off. After a quick early goal here from the Highlanders, they're sitting up 2-0. Gonna look for more. Not gonna want to give up quite yet. Still lots of time left to be played here in this third period. Puck dropped and played off. Cleared up now. Maidman trying to get something through. Hustling to try to find possession of this puck. In low, battling in the corner. Chipped out in front. Bungie, he'll jump into it, sends it down in low. Up high, it's cleared through. Thompson, he'll try to send it back down in. Cleared up along, out wide now, coming through. Boyd, Jones on the wall. He'll chip this one up high. McClellan trying to get a shot off there. Trying to find as it's all pulling the boards down. Jones stepping into it. Kept up in a big hit along the boards. O'Leary looking for possession as Thompson will clear up. Held up on the line now. Boyle, he'll send it across. Nazady Finds McClellan up top, trying to chip through for Poirier. Back with his Bungie, off to Creighton. Creighton can't find that one on his stick. Phillips still try to send that one back down and low. Picked up now, neutral zone ice, and cleared deep in two. Bungie back with it. He'll chip that one off behind for Thompson. Thompson cutting back now. Trying to find some space for himself as it's chipped up along. Time of space here for the Highlanders. Looking to regroup. It's Boyle. He'll pass that one off. Holding on to control back behind. Working up ice now is Boyle. Chipped off now. Less than 12 minutes to go now in this third period, and the Armada still down by 2. Phillips trying to work his way down and in. Poirier there with a sec. Mackinnon, he'll clear across. So Rhett trying to make a breakout pass, but a good block there from the Highlanders. And the icing called off there. So time and space here for the Highlanders as the Armada were trying to make a change. Played up wide and chipped off down and through. Out to play was Pickram. Landry on the line, tail hold. Trying to find as it's caught up along the boards now. Chipped back down in. Stewart trying to get a stick on it. Sent back low down and through. Mackinnon, quick move there. Chips that one back behind. 11 minutes to go. And taken down now on net. So 10:58 on the clock. They're trying to fix an ice issue down the Armada nets. Shots right now 26-23 for the Highlanders as they still sit up by 2. Puck played off into netting, so another face-off here once again. Directly following this game, we will have the Bandits and Bombers. Puck dropped. Played off along the boards, trying to find. Stepping in through his tackle as he finds Fougier. Fougier hustling his way down ice. Played off on net. That one's just high. Up now into neutral zone ice off to Mackinnon. Mackinnon in and over. Clears that one down into netting. A change here from both teams, trying to get some fresh legs on the ice to continue this play on. Face-off going to take place outside the Highlanders zone. Puck dropped. One off. Mungie finds Brady. Cleared and through. Icing the call there, so down to the Highlander zone. We will head for a new face-off. $10:20 to go now in the third. The Armada still looking for their first of the game as they are down 2-0. Puck played out along the boards. Bungie trying to hold. Shift through there, trying to find. Then Polgis with a stick on it as he gets hit hard into the boards. Now Bungie. Chip back. McNeil trying to find. McNeil chips up along for Ald. Van Polgis now. Van Polgis. He'll start to move his feet, cutting back into his own zone, looking to set up. Plays that one up for Ald. Can't find. Boyd takes a fall all by himself there, but able to recover and chip that one back up. McNeil back with it. Played up through center ice now. Van Polgis, he'll chip that one in low. Highlanders look to set up here deep in their own zone. Boyd out wide. He'll start to move. Played off now to Poirier. Picked up now by McClellan. McClellan in and over wide. Trying to work his way down. Played off by McNeil out along the board. Trying to find Poirier in there to support. Less than 10 minutes to go now in this third period. Battling for this puck. Poirier comes out with it. Up top, picked off there by Aldis. He'll try to chip through, but held up in neutral zone ice and sent back down in low by the Highlanders. Bungie deep in his own zone, starting to move his feet to escape. Chipped up through, finds Maidman. Maidman hustling his way down and through, plays it through the legs, trying to get something off on net. Can't quite. A good look there by him. Back up the other way, now come the Highlanders. It's Poirier out wide. Poirier, he'll send that one in low. Thompson over to McInnes. Held up deep in the corner. Murray on the line. Shot there. A good look. Trying to get something off and through. Puck held up along the boards. Chipped up now. O'Leary trying to break out through. Can't find the puck. Thompson in deep. Thompson, he'll get played off down and low. Trying to find. Thompson stepping back now. Taking a look. Trying to clear up through. It's McInnes. McInnes. Working up and over. Drop pass there to O'Leary. Trying to get something through. Now Iron with a shot there. Held up McInnes trying to get something through. It's loose in front. The Armada looking to find something. They can't quite, and it's a good clear there by the Highlanders. Iron with another good shot just wide there. Trying to find. It's a big hit out along the Highlanders bench. In deep, McInnes. Holds this one up along the boards. Trying to find. This puck is held up in a battle right now. The Armada going to give everything they can. Trying to get a goal on, and it's a good shot there from Iron. Cleared up through. Thompson trying to hold and does. Steps out along the boards, and that shot is blocked off. Thompson back with it. Working his way down and through. Chipped off in deep. In low, puck held up. Picked off back behind. Now cleared up all the way. And penalty coming against the Armada. Looks like it's going to be a head contact call. Some confusion on this one. So, Devin DeBay heading into the box here for the Armada. It's only going to be a 2-minute. But not what you want to happen so late in this third period, down by 2. And putting the Highlanders now up with a man advantage 2-minute power play. Shots right now are 27-25 for the Highlanders, and they're going to continue to look to find ways to get more pucks through and just try to count up their score. Played up top. Chipped across for Landry. Landry sends that one in low. Out in front, a good look there for the Highlanders. Can't find. Holding the line up there was Murray. Down in low, puck held up in battle. Trying to chip one through, just wide. Haverstock up now to Landry. Landry, quick move, sends it down and low. Sent out in front by Jones, stepping it through. Shot there, loose in front, trying to find the Highlanders. Can't quite as that puck is held up. Todd gets taken down hard along the board, trying to find. Battling now for possession of this puck. Chipped off on net and whistle blown. So a new face-off to come our way here. Low in the Armada zone, 1:16 to go. And power play action here for the Highlanders, 6:20 in this third period. Puck dropped. Played off in low. Clearing through is McInnes. Down for it now is Boyd. Shorehand to Hackla, trying to force something in low. Hackla holding on to control where he can along the boards as he gets taken down by Boyd. Trying to find, it's caught up in between them skates. Now picked off here by the Highlanders, trying to work their way back up ice. Quick stick there from Fugiro and Husenard. Turned over now. Nazadi. He'll start to move. Finds the red line and dumps. 40 seconds now on the power play. It's played up top to Boyd. Down and low. Now Nazadi stepping in through. Shot there just wide. Up top to Boyd once again as he'll hold. Send back down and through. Trying to find possession of this one. Turned over and low. Chip back up along. Boyd on the line, stepping in through. Sent in low. McNeil They'll chip that one up along the boards. Boyd, shot there. Trying to get something through on net. Are the Highlanders late in this power play as it's held up there. 8 seconds now. Change here for both teams, getting some fresh legs out on the ice. Finish this last 8 seconds of the power play off. 5:12 to go here in the third period, and it's still the Highlanders up 2-0. Looking for their third here late in the power play. It's Landry, slap shot! Out in front, it's loose and blown down. A good look there. 1 second now on the box. Puck played up along the boards. Landry. Kept it up top. Tipped off in low. Thompson. Plays that one deep into the corner. Trying to find out. It's caught up in a battle here. Van Polgeson trying to get a stick on it. Supporting this puck. Chipped up through. Now working up ice with Thompson as it's played off into open space. Todd now. Todd, he'll clear down. All the way back now to the Highlanders. Trying to clear up through. McClellan gets a stick on it to chip it in deep on net there. And out wide. Nobody yet capitalized on these power plays today. And offside is Phillips looking for a good chance to get through there. 4:18 now in the third period. Shots 33-25 for the Highlanders. Whistle blown off of that draw. So a new one to come our way here. Puck drop. Boyd trying to get a stick on it early, but taking it back now by Hakala. Hakala, he'll start to move up ice. Puck taken off of his stick. Bungie, he tries to clear in. Chipped off out wide. Mackinnon working his way down along. Fougier looking to get a stick on it. Mackinnon held up along the boards. Chipped off him low. Boyd will send that one out deep into the corner. Played up high, kept it out. Chisholm sending through a shot there. Good look from the Armada, trying to get one through late. Puck kept up out now in a battle as it's cleared up and through. Hakala back for it. Less than 4 minutes to go. Hakala off to Mackinnon. Can't find his stick. Stewart up top. He'll send the one back down low on nets. Held up by Pickermas. He'll play it off for Hakala. Not going to want to kill any more time here. Is the Armada want to use every advantage that they can. Working down and in as Hakala is he'll cut back. Chipped off down and low. Fougier back for it. Played off and chipped off a net there. Back in. Battling to find possession of this puck. It's held up now along the boards. Stepping in through McNeil. Quick move there. Trying to work his way down. Phillips clears that one through for Poirier. Poirier with the second goal of the game. Shot there off the cage of Pickram. A good look trying to get one through late. Trying to find possession of this puck as it's held up now. Stepping out with it is O'Leary as he plays it forward for Fougier. Fougier working his way down, back in, shot. Held up on that by Burchill. So a new face-off now in the Highlander zone. Less than 3 minutes on the game clock. Puck dropped and played off in deep. Cleared up along. McNeil will hold. Chipped off down along the boards. Played up through now by the Highlanders. Thompson trying to work his way back. And a penalty coming against the Highlanders. Pick him to the bench. Played up now and a touch there from a turnover. So Willie McCaddy here late in the third takes a penalty to put the Armada up on the power play. With a little over 2 minutes to go in the game, they will be up for 2 minutes or less at the moment. Puck played off up top. Stepping in through. Shot there just wide from O'Leary. Down low, played up top. Fougier taking a look off to Hakala. Makinen jumping into it. A shot there. Blocked off and up into netting. Good deflection there from the Highlanders. Puck drop. Played up along the boards. Stepping down in and through now. Leary, he plays it in low. Fougier in front there. Good chance for Hakala. Maidman on it now. Maidman trying to find. Pickram pulled, so a 6v4 here for the Armada. O'Leary. Makinen. Makinen. Now off to DeBay. DeBay across to O'Leary. O'Leary shot there. And that one is held up on net. So a minute and a half on the clock now. 1:14 still. And power play time here for the Armada. Puck dropped, one up top. O'Leary off to Makinen. Makinen shot there. Blocked out just wide. To Bay and low. Chipped off to Fougier. Landry plays that puck out. Chipped up top now to O'Leary, who sends that one back down and low for Maidman. Sent out in front to O'Leary now. Played off in deep, trying to find possession of this puck as now it is cleared all the way by the Highlanders and just misses the net. 40 seconds now of power play action here for the Armada in the last minute of play. Chipped off out wide. Hakala trying to get something through. Kept up there in a battle. Stepping in through now is O'Leary with a shot that's deflected out wide. 45 seconds to go, and another penalty coming against the Highlanders. Fougier. Touched now. And another Armada power play coming up. Landry back in the box again. Daniel Landry for his third of the game. Timeout called by the Armada, so we'll be back shortly after this timeout break. Timeout time expired, so down to the Highlander zone we will head. It's going to be a 6v3 as the Armada have pulled Pickram to give them the extra guy. It was a penalty taken from McHattie and then a super late one there from Landry for his third of the game with 37 seconds on the clock. Puck one off up top, a slash shot there from Makinen, deflected out wide. Hakala low in the corner. He'll chip that one down back behind. Trying to set up. A shot there just wide. O'Leary now. He'll play this one up top for the Bay. Nobody can find as that one's going to be cleared. Now Makinen. McHattie out of the box. Off to O'Leary. O'Leary in and over into the zone. Working his way down. Played off deep into the corner. He can't find. Trying to find possession of this puck up top is Makinen. Makinen stepping in through. Shot there just wide. Hakala heading back for it. What a kill from the Highlanders to keep their 2-0 lead to take the win in today's game over the Armada. What a win from the Highlanders here today. Thank you for tuning in with us here live on High Button Sports. I've been Lucy Glazebrook. We will see you at the next stream.